This video is to equip you with what you'll need for high school presentations, okay? So we're gonna start with why are we going? What's the objective? When it comes to high school, freshmen to juniors, so 9th through 11th grade, you're really there for awareness and planting seeds. As we get into the senior classrooms or any presentations within a high school where seniors are present, then the conversation is tailored a little bit more because there's the opportunity of placement. These kids could be looking to work with you since you're going in and promoting a career in construction. So when I think through a couple of the talking points that you can focus on, you really want to elaborate on the careers that are available. These kids have a little bit more knowledge than, the middle school or the elementary. They've probably heard 15 different people in their lives tell them what they should be when they grow up. All we are trying to do is go there and educate them that a career in construction is another pathway. It's not secondary or the third or the final option. It is an option that is just as great as if they choose military or as if they choose a 2-year or if they choose a 4-year. We go in there with the perspective of there's multiple paths. This is an amazing path. We want to educate them with all the resources that they would need to choose what's best for them. So that's my number one encouragement when you go in there is education. You're educating them on the careers that you have with your company and then the careers that ABC has and the network that they get to tap into, okay? So we will provide a PowerPoint presentation for you. And in that, it just kind of goes through, careers in construction. You could go the trade route. You could go through a registered apprenticeship. You can go through an apprenticeship with on-the-job training, inexperienced person paired up with journey level person, getting a career, become journey level that way. It explains going on if you want to go off to college and get in, architecture, engineering, construction management. It kind of walks you through. It's really self-explanatory. That will be provided for you as a tool if you want to use it. Now, since you're going in there and you're representing ABC in your company, feel free to use it or not. It's just another resource. It really sets you up with talking points of what's next because it also lists different trades to choose from and so forth, but completely up to you. You always want to keep your mind focused on if it is seniors, it's more so placement. If it's freshmen through junior, it's awareness. Now you're always in the mindset of awareness because that's what we're there to do is educate them. So when you're talking with high schools, again, you make it your own. More importantly than anything, this is yours how you want, just giving you a couple pointers. You are welcome to stop by the ABC office and pick up what we call our table presentation. All of this information will be in a briefcase to where you can come and pick up. We will promote Trades Night at every single event. That's an ABC sponsored event where we promote kids to come and try hands-on activities. The second thing, because they are in high school, they're understanding the difference between apprenticeship and registered apprenticeship. And that's an opportunity for you to communicate the difference and how ABC does not have in-house apprenticeship, but we do partner with CITC and we send our workforce development, that's our workforce development arm. We send people there for 11 different trades, but we also promote our contractors who have in-house apprenticeship, Vertical Options, Boone Electric, and a few others. But we promote registered apprenticeship. It's a phenomenal option, but it's not the only option. So when you're there talking with high school, to give some numbers to put to it, out of our 170 contractor members at the Inland Pacific, about 25 are in registered apprenticeship. The other 150, that is called on-the-job training. That's why I bring this because that's where ABC comes in. Maybe you don't have registered apprenticeship and you could offer them a job. You don't fit into the traditional apprenticeship model, so therefore you're not going to ever join a registered program because that's not you. That's good though, because we have 150 other contractor members who can hire these people. And that's what we're there in the high school presentations to promote. The most important thing that I give away is my business card. Because who really in high school knows what they want to be when they grow up? I mean, I didn't. You probably didn't either. So what we do is we promote networking. That's another key point that I want you to remember. When you're going in and communicating, you're giving your business card away, or you'll always have a stack of ABC staff's business card, and you're letting them know that it's about networking. That we don't care if they call me 5 days after they graduate or 5 years. they now have the network of ABC that they can tap into to where I'm going to connect them with you, the member, when they're ready for that employment. So business cards, so important. You want to make sure to take those as well, which, like I said, they'll be provided in the briefcase. And then lastly, why construction? We always bring that to every outreach event that we do, and that's mainly because that's going to communicate to the parents why construction is a viable option. And then the most important thing is the candy. To attract anybody at any career fair, any high school presentation, elementary, the candy is what brings them in. I do encourage you to use the candy throughout your presentation while you're talking. Someone asks a question, throw some candy their way. And then any swag and anything else that you think would be an added value, please do. This is just an example. You will get this tablecloth to throw over any table. You'll get the banners. It's whatever you need. Okay? So that is what to bring. The last thing I want to cover is an activity that you can do while you are at the high school. This is so much fun. I have such a blast every time I go there. This is called our skyscraper activity. Okay? We have a piece of paper, a couple pieces of paper where they get into teams, and you'll put them into teams and you'll have fun with it, and you'll lump them up into like maybe there's 4 teams, and they will be required to build the highest skyscraper at the lowest cost. Okay, so it's on time, under budget, and you walk around like OSHA, just having a grand old time, right? So on these pieces of paper, they get to purchase cardboard squares for their skyscraper, and then various sizes of tubes. So you'll walk around, it's so much fun, okay? So I'm not gonna build it in its entirety, but I'm gonna go through. You give them time, you could be 20 minutes, 30, you could drag it out as long as you really want, or shorten it, and you let them build together, have a good time, design features, because that's part of it. You'll see cute little things like this where they'll be putting together binder clips and they'll be adding fun stuff because their brains are so beautiful. You'll have such a good time with them. And then after the end, you get some time, everyone will get a Fat Max, my husband's favorite. You will make sure it's 36 inches tall and that it can withstand 2 textbooks. You'll get that from the school. Just find any textbooks around there. And then you come around with an earthquake test. If it withstands, all the kids will be cheering. It'll be so much fun. Then they get the most points. If theirs didn't have this, they would be under budget compared to the rest of the kids. You go through, you do all 4. Some of them fall, some of them don't. It's a blast. But what you do is you provide an environment for these kiddos to explore and experience really building without all the crazy pressures of building. So it's a good time. I hope this video helps you when you go into high schools on really what you should be focused on, awareness and placement, kind of what to bring and the tools that you'll need, and then a possible activity that you could do. Thank you so much.